All right, we are here. I'm here with Ryan Montis. We're at HypnoThoughts Live 2024 in Las Vegas. We're having a great time. And we wanted to just do a quick interview to talk about social media and other non-social media ways of getting clients.
Let me tell you, Chris, the number one question I get, and I'm somebody that helps hypnotherapists with their social media. The number one question I get is, Ryan, in regards to social media, how do I not use social media?
How do you not use social media and still get clients?
Yeah, I did a talk on social media here at HypnoThoughts Live 2024, the best hypnosis conference in the world. I said, who hates social media? And it was a resounding all of us, universal, enthusiastic me, right?
Yeah, it can become overwhelming.
Yeah. So, I've got 3 tips that I want to give people about how they can be more visible, maybe without, the necessity of so much social media.
All right. Tip number 1.
Tip number 1, get over yourself and get on social media. It's tip number 1. You do need it. But okay, we'll get much more. Tip number 1 is, and you said it out in the hallway, we were chatting, there's a lot of stuff on the internet that is not social media.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's vital, and there's a lot of things that have made hypnotherapists very successful in the past, even before social media came along. And the big one was email.
Email, still a big one. That's right. Which is why we always teach people the importance of owning your own email list. It's an asset because then you can use email to send out content, right? And you can invite discussion and dialogue. Yes.
So
email's still not dead, guys.
Oh, it's alive and well. Right? So anybody that raises their hand that says I might be interested in what you do, start sending them love in the email.
Yes.
So that's number 1. Number 2, if we're going to move away from social media, just keep in mind there's stuff on the internet that's not social media, but in person is damn powerful.
Kind of the old school social networking, social marketing, the original. We are here and we only get to do this really once a year at this major hypnosis conference, but we connect with so many people and it feels amazing to be in the presence of others. 3-dimensional smiles, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can reach out, don't touch everybody, but when, appropriate. But, I think there's like this rule, you can tell me if you agree with this, that's kind of played out in my life, and I call it the 10x to 100x rule, and it's a crowd of 10 people in person is worth a crowd of between 100 and 1,000 on social media.
I think that's right. I mean, in person, people had to dedicate actual time and often some money to attend an event. And so they're serious and they've raised their hands and said, I am in this audience, rather than just hitting a like button or something like that.
Yeah. And the connection that you can make, the internet is powerful. Video conferencing has been revolutionized in the last few years. It's better than it's ever been. But there's no replacement for that in-person, face-to-face connection between you and an audience. And if we're just talking about dollars, it's easy to sell.
Yes.
To a group that's in front of you, assuming you have something valuable to offer, which if you're like Mandel trained or Timothy trained hypnotist, you certainly do, right? So yeah, that in person.
So we got email, we got in person.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3 tip that I'll give, and this is something that I did for a couple of years, it's unless there's a darn good reason you want to say yes to every speaking opportunity.
Yeah, that's a great point.
People, you want to be interviewed at 3 a.m. in the local radio station? Yes, I'll be there.
Yeah, until you have enough of those opportunities that you can say no to the 3 a.m. slots. But 100%, I heard it described as OPS, other people's stages.
Other people's stages. I love BOPA, borrow other people's audience.
Yes, it's great. Yeah. That's a nice one too.
Yeah.
BOPA.
And here's the beautiful thing. You get interviewed, you do a talk at the local Rotary Club, local Toastmasters Club, local Old Folks Home, local whatever. You get your buddy to come, get your Chris Thompson to come.
Videographer.
Take the video.
Hi, I'm a videographer. Yeah.
And now you got the best social media content you can ask for.
Yeah.
To tip number 1, right?
Which dovetails into using your social media should you want to, and you can email it out. So these actually nicely fit together. Yeah. You create that video, you put it up on YouTube, you email it out to your audience. You've got the power of all of this. So we're not saying don't use social media. We're simply saying remember everything else that already existed before social media. It still works.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
here's what happens. They compound one another.
Exactly.
You got a little bit of effort you put into social media, you can 10x its efficacy by doing this stuff outside of social media.
Beautiful.
When you do the stuff outside of social media, you can drive those people. They're going to want to know, okay, what's your Instagram, what's your Facebook, to go get more of these.
Awesome.
Become a client.
All right. So you can find out more about Ryan Montis at ryanmontis.com.
Yeah.
And he's got his amazing.
You can also find out more about Chris Thompson at ryanmontis.com. Just shoot me an email. I'll give you the
Yeah, you give me the goods. You've got your simple social sanctuary, which is a really nice entry community for people to join. I think I was customer number 1.
You were indeed.
And of course, you've got more awesome coaching beyond that. And if you want to learn hypnosis from us, you can go to MikeMandelHypnosis.com. And if you're looking for an all-in-one platform to build your business off, we've got Pykthos.com, Pykthos.com. But start out by going to Simple Social Sanctuary. Check it out and have a good time. Thanks once again, and good night.